another one of the belts. So once he wins those, if he wins those belts this year, then next year we're talking about what you want to talk about.
Does the green belt take precedence?
What's that?
Does the green belt take precedence? After the green belt, you move up, or you want
No,
to?
it's 4 belts. He wants the 4 belts. He wants to be, look, he really, I'm not going to say he idolizes, but he really thinks a hell of a lot of Hopkins. You know, Hopkins did what very few fighters have done. And he was the last unified champion in the middleweight division. He wants to be like Hopkins.
Yeah, well, you said what I want to talk about. What's that?
That's moving up to 168.
Yeah. Tom Loeffler, he said that if you guys can't get Saunders and you can't get Canelo, he likes Gilberto Ramirez or even James DeGale. What do you think?
You know what? I saw Gilberto fight the other night. I think it's a good fight. It's a good fight in a place like Texas where there's a lot of Mexican fans. It's a good fight, man.
It's a big fight in Texas, right?
Yeah, it's a good fight.
If contemplating to move to 168, then why not mention the biggest name at 168, Julio Chavez Jr.?
When was he 168? When he was born?
And I don't think he's the biggest name.
I don't think he's the biggest name either.
No, I think that Julio's got a long ways to go to get back to where he was at before. At one time, he may have been the biggest name, but right now...
Chavez's name resonates. I mean, there's no doubt that
the name does, but the fighter doesn't.
The arena's going to sell out.
The name does, but the fighter doesn't. The fighter's got to do his thing in the ring. His father's name is only going to take him so far. But if we make a fight and he can't make weight, then we're wasting Golovkin's time. Golovkin's 34. We can't have another year waiting around for Julio to make weight. Although, if he makes 68, that'll be a heck of a fight. A heck of a name fighter against Golovkin.
What happens? How would you guys go about fighting Chavez Jr.? He has a lot of size.
I'll knock him out. I mean, that's the only way I train my fighters. My fighters all go out to be the best they can be. And Julio, if Julio kills himself to make weight, then he's going to be an easy fight for us.
Do you think Triple G's next fight could be in Las Vegas? Maybe a pay-per-view in Vegas? That hasn't happened yet.
You know, I have to get through this one first, but wherever Tom sets up a fight, I just hope that it's a fight that's the best fight we can get out there, because when I say that, and I've said it before about 154 to 168, it's the best fight that we can get at that moment for guys that are willing to fight it. Everybody says I want to fight Golovkin, but the favorite word after that is just not next. You know, so that's the truth, man. I want to fight. Everybody says I want to fight Golovkin, but let them give me a couple fights. So if Tom puts something together in Vegas, I'd love to stay in this area. Trust me, I don't like getting on a plane. I'd rather just stay home and fight here or fight in Vegas. It'd be great for us. And Golovkin lives here in Los Angeles, so it's easy for us to train and to go to the fights.
What about the Carl Froch fight? Is that a dead fight? Is that both cells? Is that over with?
I think that depends on Carl. I think that depends on Carl. And look, this is a guy that put 80,000 people into Wembley. So to go over there and fight him is great for us. I mean, great for anybody to go over and fight him. So it depends on Carl. I don't know if Carl wants to come back, but I'm sure that Tom has had conversations with Eddie about that. And if they can put it together, we'd love to go to England.
He definitely had a conversation with Loeffler on NFL TV. He said that it would have to probably take place at 172. Would you guys contemplate such a catch weight, or?
You know, that's something that they have to negotiate. That's got nothing to do with
you as a trainer, do you think that would be a smart move at 170?
Yes, I don't think that Carl is a 68 pounder. I think that if sometimes in this business you have to take a chance, and you have to take a chance. And if it's taking a chance in front of 80,000 people, and Golovkin is getting the purse of his life, just like Lemieux took a chance, and just like BJ Saunders could have taken a chance at $3-something million. You know, sometimes you have to take a chance, and who knows what's going to happen. But if he can make the kind of money that he's going to make in 4 fights, why not?
What do you think about Errol Spence knocking out Chris Algieri and him possibly fighting